Welcome back to the Doppelganger Streetwear YouTube channel. Thank you for all the support on the last couple drops that I've done. They've been absolutely phenomenal. For both of those, I've had about 80% of you guys not actually subscribed to me. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be great. Again, this is a weekly thing. I do loads of stuff about reselling, Supreme, everything like that. Shoes, yeah, all that sort of stuff. So if you could subscribe, I would appreciate it. So in today's video, we're going to be doing again cop or drop for week 14. Now, Supreme community, what I normally use to do this, clearly hasn't got all the information quite yet in terms of retail prices. So I'm just going to be going off what these sort of items have been going for, like in the past, if you get me. So they will be similar, I reckon, to what I'm expecting, but you know, the prices or the voting isn't here. So at the top here, we've got this dyed tie-dye hoodie. It's quite a nice, different looking hoodie. You don't normally get them looking this way. It depends what retailers in this. I reckon this will be a drop, quite simply because if it does sell, I think it'll only sell for maybe £20 more than retail if it does retail for £158. The acrylic label tee. Now this t-shirt is quite plain, quite bare. It has got the nice little Supreme like down here, and it have the sizing and all that. Now this is again a drop, because these normally retail for around the £60 mark. This is going to be a drop just because of the high retail price. I can't see this for the minute going for more than £60. Maybe in 2 or 3 years time, like some of the past t-shirts that have been like this will, maybe that's when it will maybe be worth more than £60. So unless you want to invest in this for a couple of years time, this is a drop as well. Okay, so we've got this Supreme towel. Obviously, it depends on the price. With towels, the price fluctuates quite a lot between towels. I'm going to go and say this is a cop, quite simply because all the towels that they've dropped in the past have done really well. You've got big Supreme there. This jacket, yeah, it really depends on retail. If the retail is above 250, 350, these are quite often 250, 350, sometimes even more. It's gonna be a drop, to be honest, because they'll have a fairly high amount of stock. These right, so these might be a cop, and the reason I say that is because it all just depends on the retail on these. So in the past, tote bags have done really well from Supreme, but it just depends. If this has got a really ridiculously high retail price of like £80 or £90, then it's going to be a drop. But if it has a retail price of even up to £50, but £40 or £30 or £40, then this is definitely a cop at that price. These are a cop unless they're over £80, really. Now, this anorak, I mean, personally, I absolutely hate these, but my personal opinion doesn't matter in these sort of things. But no, this is 100% a drop. All of these, so that, and that, I'll just cover all in one. These are all going to be drops because the retail on them is going to be pretty ridiculously high. And you aren't going to be able to sell them on for anything. Now we're going to move down to these, and these. All of these, again, these are going to be a drop. These had potential, obviously, from the rumours and whatever, but they're just really ugly, so they're going to be a drop. They're not going to sell for anything. They're going to have a fairly high retail, probably over 100, and those are a drop. These caps here, again, these caps are 100% a drop. These sweatpants are going to be a drop unless you want them for personal, because these will most likely hold around their retail, which I'd predict to be around 109, 119, around that sort of range. At the top here, I'm just going to go and say this is going to be a cop now, because if they have a tag like that, that means that the retail on them is going to be fairly low. I reckon it's going to be at a maximum £45 if it does end up having a tag like that. The crew neck, so it's quite weird really with Supreme Champion crew necks. Sometimes they can do well, sometimes they just do awfully. It will be a cop. because there was a similar crew neck with just a smaller version of it, almost like on the chest there, like a smaller version there. And at first that didn't sell for anything more. That was just, you make a loss on that, maybe you make £20, but in the long term it's now worth £250. So this actually, this is gonna be a cop. I'm saying this is gonna be a cop, not a drop. This is gonna be a cop. But if you want to make lots of money out of it, then you need to hold it and just be patient with it. If you're looking for a quick flip, maybe this isn't the item for you. Normally sunglasses are definitely a drop, just because they have a really high retail price on them, of between £100 and £150. And normally they're quite, what I'd say, out there designs, so they're not very mainstream. So that's why they're going to be, I'm just going to say these are all going to be a drop. The only exception, which will make them a cop, is if they're actually, I'm going to put the mock-up on screen now that I've seen floating about online for a little bit. If they do end up looking like that, and the retail isn't above 150 or 140, then they're going to be a cop. Just going to have another recap as normal. To be honest, it's not a great week this week, really. It's quite a dead week in terms of most is going to be a drop. So drop unless you want for personal. Those t-shirts are a drop. The towels are cop. They're a drop. They're a cop depending on the retail price. The anorak is a drop. The t-shirt, sweatpants, painter pants, short sleeve shirt, and they're all drops. Along with the Supreme Clarks originals and these caps, these are all drops. All 8 of these items are going to be a drop. The sweatpant is going to be a drop unless you want it for personal, because I don't think these will go for more than retail price. They just hang around retail price, maybe dip under, but maybe just hang around there. Supreme, that's going to be a cop. I'm just going to go and say that's a cop unless retail is above £50. If retail is above £50, then that's going to be a drop. The sunglasses are all going to be a drop unless they are this mock-up here, and if they are that mock-up, then obviously they're a cop, but if they're not, then they're going to be a drop. And this Supreme Champion crew neck, that's going to be a cop. Sorry, there hasn't been many uploads apart from this. I have got more uploads coming soon. I'm just working on a couple of things, again working on the edit for the Instagram reselling, all of that sort of stuff. But if you did enjoy this video, again, I'm doing this all the way up until the end of the season every week. So tune in, please, it's been doing great. Thank you for the support on the last couple of things. They've been so good. And yeah, I hope this video helps you, and I will see you next time. Bye.